Today we're going to be looking at percentage problems. So basic word problems involving percentages, and it's totally exactly the same as what we've done before, with just one extra step. And all we have to do in this extra step is make sure that we identify what the question is actually asking us to solve for. So if we look at this question right here, we have in a school 60% of students participate in sports. Go through, underline the important part. We're interested in 60% and students participate in sports. If there are 500 students in the school, how many students participate in sports? So what is it actually asking us to do is to determine 60% of 500. And this is a type of problem we've done before. Now, you can do this with your calculator, but to do it by using fractions, we're going to rewrite this as a fraction problem. So we know that 60% means 60 out of 100. And we're multiplying this by 500. Because multiply and of are basically the same thing. So we've set up our problem. Now we're going to look for opportunities to cancel and simplify these fractions so that it's easier to do this. Now we can do this diagonally between here and here, or we can do it vertically between here and here. Let's start off by doing it diagonally. Is there a common factor between 500 and 100? Yes, there is. It's 100. So let's divide the bottom by 100. 100 divided by 100 is just 1. And let's divide the top by 100. 500 divided by 100 is 5. Alright. Now, that's as simple as we can make this. And we just have to do 60 multiplied by 5. 60 multiplied by 5 is 300. So how many students participate in sports? 300 of the 500 students. Okay, here's another example. So we're going to look at this exact same process. We're going to identify the key pieces of information, rewrite the question, and then solve it as a fraction problem. So 15% of adults prefer watching movies at home. So they like to watch movies at home. In a survey of 200 adults, how many prefer watching movies at home? So when we're interested in adults watching movies, it's 15% of the total number, which was 200, right? So we can rewrite this as 15% of 200. And let's make it a fraction problem. We know 15% means 15 out of 100. We know of means multiply, and we know we can rewrite a whole number as a fraction over 1. Now we're going to cancel between our common factors to make this simple. So do we have a common factor between 200 and 100? Yes, we do. It's 100. So let's divide the bottom by 100 and we get 1. Divide the top by 100 and we get 2. Now, 2 times 15. 15 times 2 is just 30. So of all the surveyed adults, only 30 of them prefer watching movies at home. Okay, this one is a little bit more complicated because it's going to ask us to use the information we have to determine 3 different percentages that we're interested in. So at Riverdale High, 20% of students are in the drama club, 40% of students are in the music club, and the rest are neither. If there are 800 students at the school, find out how many are in the drama club, music club, or neither. Okay, let's do the first one. So are in the drama club. How many in the drama club? 20%. 20% of the 800 students. So for A, we need to find 20% of 800. And if we rewrite it as a fraction problem, that's 20 out of 100 multiplied by 800 over 1. Look for opportunities to simplify. 100 and 800 have a common factor. That's 100. Let's divide it by 100 and get 1. Divide this by 100 and get 8. So, in order to solve how many in the drama club, all we have to do is 20 times 8. If we know 2 times 8 is 16, then 20 times 8 is 160. That's a really big drama club. Alright, how many are in the music club? Well, it's 40%. 40% of 800. Okay, this means it's equal to 40 over 100 multiplied by 800 over 1. We're going to cancel this and divide by 100 and get 1. We're going to divide this by 100 and get 8. And then we're going to be left with 40 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32, so 40 times 8 is 320. Okay, let's look at C. So for C, neither. Now, in order to work out what percentage we need to use here, we need to recognize that if 20% and 40% have already been accounted for, and that adds up to be 60%, then the remaining group of students is the other 40% of the school. So this is 40% of 800. And we have already solved for this. It was 320. Okay? So for these types of questions, the best thing to do is just to work through it slowly and methodically, and also pay attention to any opportunities to cancel. That's it for this lesson, and I will see you in the next one.